Story time. Well, you saw the breaking news, right? Yeah, I come from a really small town in Kashari called Kashari, and yes, those words sound a bit confusing. Yeah, the reason I bring this up is because growing up, my mom used to take us to the village, and my grandmother used to tell time with the sun, which was quite exciting at the time, but I'd never really figured it out. But now recently, not so recent though, but like I've grown up such a weird girl. But over time, I have come to appreciate life. I've come to appreciate the things around me. And I fell in love with the sunset. And for me, it has been a crazy journey. I do look for sunsets everywhere I go, every trip that I take. I become a morning person all of a sudden because I need that golden sky. Like I literally feed off of it. Can you believe that? Well, the sun really inspires me in so many different ways. It influences a lot of my decisions. It influences, yes, the sun does actually influence a lot of all our decisions, actually. Yes, it really influences a lot of our decisions because when the sun comes out, it is a chance for a new day. And when the sun goes down, it shows us that endings can also be pretty beautiful. Yes, very. As you can see, I am on the Table Mountain in Cape Town, one of the greatest experiences of my life. And you can also do this actually because for me, when I traveled with a group to Cape Town, they wanted to do this activity earlier in the day because when you are working with a group, when you are part of a group, sometimes you have to follow the routine, you have to do what they're doing. But I personally love the sunset so much that I had to break off from the group so that I can do the sunset later on my own. Good enough, I had been attending the World Travel Market and I had met a few friends that also wanted to see the sunset. So they bought in the idea. We got an Uber together with three girls. Yes, so we went to the Table Mountain. I had to buy a new ticket because I had paid as a group earlier and I had to buy a new ticket this time. And we went up, and when we reached up, the reason you don't see me with the girls is because they didn't really were not so much into the sunset as I was. So when we reached the Table Mountain, they decided to sit somewhere and they waited. They were like, probably this little village girl just has to explore the mountain. Well, there are mountains and hills where I come from. It's just that for me, I will always be fascinated over a sunset anytime, any day. So clearly, I had to be there. I had to see it. I had to breathe it all in. I had to feel it. I had to, be in it. So yes, I sat here and I felt it. I loved it. I enjoyed every single bit, every single time that I spent on that mountain. And the Table Mountain is such an amazing experience. If you're ever in South Africa and you are in Cape Town, do not miss this experience. If you have so much time, you can come during the day. It is also such an amazing view. You get to view the entire Cape Town. And then if you do not have so much time, then I would suggest that you do in the evening, because I was there for a travel market and I still got time in the evening to come and go to the Table Mountain. The cable cars take a few minutes to get up there and it's extremely safe. For those who like to do some other activities on the Table Mountain, you can do electric bikes, you can do hiking, you can do abseiling on the Table Mountain. There's lots of activities you can do on the Table Mountain. There's a bar and restaurant up there where you can experience while having a drink or while eating or doing whatever that is exciting for you. You can actually spend the whole day there. There are washrooms. It's such a very, very, very comfortable place to be part of. Yes, please, thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am going to be bringing in more content for you.